Adam, fight time is just a few hours away. How do you feel?
I don't know. I'm gonna fight yet, so I'm pretty relaxed. But I feel good, man. I'm excited to be here in Edmonton. They put me on the front cover. You know, I'm pretty pumped, and all I ever care about is putting on a good show.
And how do you feel with not fighting two fights back to back like you did last time around?
You know, I should be more relaxed. I think there was a lot going on for those two fights in a lot of different ways, and you know, I'm just happy to be focused on the one fight, give everything I got tonight, and put on a good show against a very tough opponent.
Now, a friend of yours, Mladen, he just fought for the Canadian title. What did you think of that fight?
You know what? I thought it was a great fight from Mladen. I think he looked really good. He's obviously a tough guy, and I'd rather see him have the belt because I know he's going to be active. I know he's going to fight. And, you know, I think we got a real Canadian champion now, and that's awesome.
And what's the possibility of a fight of you and him?
Business is business, and as Mladen always says, there's no friends in boxing. But you know what? I got a lot to do before I get there. We got other names. I got to get through this fight. You know, Simon and I are going to fight. You know, I'm not really worried about Mladen. It's not really in my sights right now. He's got a lot more stuff planned, I'm sure. So, you know, if it happens, it happens. I'm not looking for it, but if it does, we'll definitely fight. I know he'll fight. I know he doesn't care.
And there's a lot of shit talk going on social media. People pushing for you to fight Simon.
Well, that fight's gonna happen. You can count on that.
No, it seems like a lot of those people, from what I've seen on your Facebook, is they're considered mutual friends of both of yours. So, are they people you know, or just?
Oh yeah, I know lots of people. It's funny because a lot of people trash talk me who are my friends, and they like jumping on both sides. And so I think it's fun. And you know what? It's got everybody talking about boxing in Canada, and really that's what it's about. He's East Coast, so like everybody knows who he is out there in Quebec. You know, most people are starting to get to know who I am on the West Coast. And, you know, if we can get everybody involved, West Coast versus East Coast, you know, like I think there's a lot of hype around that.
Now, speaking of West Coast, I heard when I just came in tonight about the ban that's taking place after tonight. What's your thoughts on that, and what's it mean for you?
I hope they get a provincial commission on Monday.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. They do it in BC. There's not a lot of fights out there, which is unfortunate. You know, it's a shame that you know, a lot of people were bad-mouthing the commission, but man, like, look at most of them are volunteers, number one. Number two, we went through a lot of the same stuff this time as we have other times. I mean, I agree corrections could have been made, but this is a shame because really, guys who suffer, people who suffer are guys like me. This is how, you know, I feed myself. You know, this is how I live my life. Like, this is all I got. And, you know, like, for a commission to get thrown out for something that, you know, like when you know the details, the commission shouldn't be the one taking all the blame, and then the rest of us who are supposed to be getting helped by the commission are losing that opportunity, and it just sucks because it's like the only people who lose out are us and the commission, the fighters, right? Like who gains anything from it? Nobody, right? So it's just pissed me off, man. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna fight somewhere. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, even we gotta do it in the friggin' border. We'll go up to the Yukon. I don't care, man. Like, we'll figure it out.
Edmonton's like a second home to you. See yourself possibly going to Calgary to fight?
Oh yeah, I don't care. If somebody calls me, man, I'm gonna go. You know, but Mel, I'm a KO fighter.
Exactly.
Right? Like, I'm a KO boxing fighter. KO doesn't get enough credit. They've been putting on shows for 30 years. Who else does that, right? I like coming here. I like fighting. People are like, oh, why don't you fight? Because I don't want to. I like fighting for Mel, you know? So, it is what it is, man.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, brother.